Hello everyone and welcome to my reaction to the penultimate episode of House of the Dragon Season 2. So, I'm really excited for Sea Smoke to go up to Rhaenyra and be like, hey, got a new bestie. In all seriousness, I am quite interested to see how that conversation's gonna go between Rhaenyra and Addam, and I mean, without further ado, let's get into it. They really do look like tiny specks in comparison to the dragons.
You stand before the Queen of the Seven Kingdoms with a dragon of House Targaryen.
I have no design upon it!
What do you want?
To learn the ways of dragon riders and to serve my queen. Your Grace.
Okay.
You kneel quickly for a man so suddenly elevated.
This dragon came to me, not I to him. I may appear lowborn, but I know much and more of service. And if the gods call me to greater things, who am I to refuse them?
Oh! Oh.
What is your parentage?
My mother was a shipwright. My father is no one of consequence.
Your ancestors. You have done something I feared impossible. Addam of Hull. I'm glad of it.
Oh.
Do you think you could get him to Dragonstone?
I can try.
He's like, I don't know. It's my first day.
All my life, I have endeavoured to serve both my house and the realm, and somehow none of it matters. We are cast aside. Or hated.
Well, love, you can get back in the ring.
It would be easy.
I know it seems impossible, but you can.
Nothing is clean here.
Oh. Well, if you kill all the rat catchers.
I wish to go out, Sir Ricard.
Out.
To the Kingswood, I think.
I'll
Out!
have the stewards prepare a retinue.
No retinue. Just you.
You remember the last time you went out? Though, to be fair, when they stay in, like, kids get their heads chopped off,
What have
so,
they for?
you know.
The block or the crow cage?
Who am I to say anything?
I have received word of a matter of great importance. Rumor of the sighting of the dragon Sea Smoke. With the rider.
A fine piece of intelligence. Where did you hear it?
My squire. He heard it from his stable hand. Who heard it from his father, a fisherman. Whose shipmate claims he saw it.
Quite a game of telephone,
Perhaps this is one of those whispers best left to the wind.
but an accurate game of telephone.
He appears to be a shipwright in your employ, Lord Hand.
A commoner.
Oh!
With respect to your workers, Lord Corlys, the lowborn cannot go around seizing dragons. Has the thief been secured?
Her Grace has commanded that he remain here as a guest. She wishes him to be instructed in the art of dragon riding, and then I should teach him some high Valyrian.
We will await the Queen's accounting before
That's
passing
smart.
judgment.
Yes.
Where's the Queen?
Her Grace sends word she will not be attending.
Oh! Oh! Oh.
So he serves you. There are sure to be more. Perhaps some here, on Dragonstone, the misbegotten offspring of your house.
She's got a point.
In the highborn houses there is an ancient fealty. There is honor.
Your royal half-brothers, Aegon and Aemond, whose blood is pure, who wage war against you for your throne. Are they bound by honor?
She's got another point.
right. The order of things has changed, Your Grace. Why not embrace it?
Well then, let us raise an army of bastards.
Oh boy! Oh boy. This definitely could get messy, but I feel like that's the risk you take if you want to make this move, you know? It's risky, but it could pay off. Oh boy.
My lord.
My lord.
I wish to ask for leave to relinquish my part as a shipwright in your service. There are good men and strong who can take my place.
Your leave is granted. Well done.
Oh! That was a quick little attaboy and then out of there, you know?
But the Crown congratulates you on your ascension to the head of your house and Lord Paramount in the Riverlands. Truly glorious. Well done.
I did nothing.
Nevertheless, you are here, which is an important thing.
You were quick enough to dismiss me before.
You're of no significance to me then.
It does seem to me that you've made rather a mess here. Countenancing barbarities in the Queen's name.
Whose side are you on?
We recognize the authority of the named heir, Queen Rhaenyra, and your own, as her king consort.
Good. Then we shall go to face your vassals and you will call your manners to war.
That might be difficult, my king. It is yet to be seen that they will heed my authority as young as it is. And there is another problem. They'll hate you.
Oh! Wow!
I don't need their love. I need their swords.
Sure. This kid has a backbone, though.
Your Grace, my lord. The river lords await.
Let us put all the old unpleasantness behind us.
That is easier said than done.
Grover Tully is dead. Lord Oscar raised up in his place. You have been summoned here to swear anew your fealty to him, and as his bannermen, answer his call.
And what would that call be?
In his wisdom, he has pledged his house and yours to me.
I agree. I am young. And I have no love for Daemon Targaryen.
Oh!
He has dishonored himself and the crown with his comportment here. Nevertheless, having so little experience to guide me, I see no reason to cast aside loyalty. No matter how loathsome I may find her representative, the prince.
Oh!
Mind your tongue, boy.
He said her representative, the prince. Oh!
Will you have our army or not?
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
I am in the end a riverman.
Your Lord Oscar is bold. But he is perhaps not wrong. I may have been a touch enthusiastic in pursuing my aims.
Enthusiastic.
Don't allow my failings to...
The old ways call for justice to be done.
Yes. Justice has been done. They who bent the knee to the usurper have been brought to heel. And now we unite before our liege lord and our king consort.
I accept you as my vassal, Willem Blackwood.
But
I am Lord Paramount of all river houses, and there is only one answer for the crimes you visited upon your neighbors.
I did only what His Grace, the King, required of me.
It is true that he made clear his base desires, but you did not have to pursue such savagery. You did it because you wanted to.
Oscar!
Our lord speaks truly.
I'll fucking do this. Your Grace, command them. I've only served you. Command them.
If His Grace wishes to show contrition for his acts, and to prove himself deserving of our banners, he must now rectify his grievous error, denounce your crimes, and dispense justice.
Oh, shut the front door right now. I mean, I don't really think Damon gives a flying frack about this guy. Yeah, so, you know.
It is yours, Your Grace. I've been faithful.
Damn. Well. Oscar really didn't come to fuck around.
What is this?
I never wanted it. I was right not to. Do you want it still?
Ooh. Oh my gosh. Oh.
I can't! A moment! A moment, please!
You really oughtn't to be doing that alone, Grand Maester.
Wait.
Oh!
Your strength will return. There are adjustments to the gate and so forth that you will learn.
He needs rest. He should be abed. I pushed him on your instruction.
I'll have the sentry give him more.
Oh!
Let him try again in a few hours.
He is spent.
It will be long before he may rest again.
Sure. But also, physical rest is an important part of recovery. Even if that is super painful.
Personal attention.
The Queen has found a new rider for one of her dragons.
I've heard tell of it.
The rider is your brother. I confess I knew little of your mother's heritage. If it is
Something in the blood. I am of Sultan Sea. I yearn for nothing else.
There you go. There you go. Honestly, I'd be the same. I would want no part of that. And not just because I could get burned alive or eaten or, you know, it's just like this whole thing is messy. Messy. I don't want to get deeper into that. Rhaenyra, however, is going to get her dragon or die trying.
When does your grace mean to return to the city?
I'm not yet certain I do.
Ooh.
Good night.
You were enthusiastic enough when Sir Stephen made his claim.
He was the Lord Commander of your Queen's Guard, heir to the Dunfall. These people are courageous. Mongrels.
Well, okay.
Jace,
Let's take a breath here.
what else would you have me do? Prosecute a war, which we will lose, in which thousands will die? Fly against Vhagar myself? Or perhaps you will fly against her on Vermax? Jace, with these riders, we can end a needless war.
Did you think I would have dark hair? When you took
Harwin strong him to your bed. Did you think I might favour him, or did it not cross your mind?
Jacaerys.
I'm no fool, Mother. Yet I may argue my legitimacy to succeed you because I have a dragon. And now you say you'll strip that from me too.
Oh, wow. He's really trying to hash all this out. Okay.
I mislike all of this.
Then don't pursue it.
But I cannot gainsay that which the gods have laid before me.
Okay. I think we all need to just take a breath here.
Do whatever you must to see that Tim finds her.
And the Queen.
Rhaenyra's like, start recruiting, girl! Who here wants a dragon? This girl's gonna be like, Oprah, you can get a dragon, and you can get a dragon, and everybody can get a dragon. Not everybody, but you know what I mean.
Word is, Rhaenyra is recruiting small folk to go to Dragonstone. They're looking for Targaryen bastards. Popes leave tonight. How of the bat?
7 hells off. This is it.
Yeah, I like this story. You've been taken in, lads.
No. The Queen's own handmaid is here, spreading the word.
Well, that's a shame, because I'd have been first in line if it wasn't for my injury.
What?
I know. I can't be sure it's all true.
You can't mean that you've been drinking at the expense of all these good people for a fiction? No. They won't be happy.
But I am happy.
Never live it down.
Never live it down. Come on, Ulf, the time is gone.
Come on.
Can I see a little glimmer?
Where is it?
There's the Ulf I know.
Yes. Yes, there he is. Yes.
Oh boy.
One for Ulf, the Dragon Lord!
Ulf, the Dragon Lord! Ulf, the Dragon Lord!
He's gonna die.
I don't want you to go.
I never knew my father. Not much is true. But I did know my mother.
I hid it from you. And I'm sorry for that. She worked in a pleasure house. She was granted more freedom than most because of who she was. And because rich men paid more to fuck a woman with silver hair. I could not protect you. I could not keep our girl alive.
Oh, my heart. My heart.
We would never want again. If I claimed a dragon, they'd make you a lady.
You could also die.
I do not care to be a lady, Hugh. And neither do I want to be a widow.
Oh my goodness. I am so invested in these two.
I have to do something.
It's Ulf and Hugh, right? The men that we've been following. You can correct me if I'm wrong on that. You can see how, like, numb she feels. Oh, love.
Vetetiri Rudax. Sir Tully Jikilu.
Belazma, Stefan Darklin, Zeldriza Christus.
Ziriza Aldriza Exio
Rhaenyra's in trouble with the Union.
Each of you has left behind a life to answer this call. A life to which you might never return.
Yeah.
If you survive, you will be transformed. Some of you may welcome the prospect of change, even death, given the alternative.
It beats the starvation.
Privation.
Maybe.
Starvation. War. This is our purpose. To end those hardships.
I'm just saying, they're already starving, so it's kind of a Hail Mary.
With these 2 dragons added to our number, the enemy will have no choice but to give way, and peace will be restored. Suffering will be ended, and without bloodshed.
Without bloodshed, I feel like a lot of these people are gonna get eaten or crispy. One or the other.
The dragon, named Vermithor, is the largest in the world after Vega, and perhaps the most fierce.
Oh, we're starting with the big one? Starting with the big one. Okay.
It's called the Bronze Fury. We'll go to him now. And may the gods bless you.
Oh boy. Oh boy. I am nervous. Are you guys nervous? I'm nervous. Oh no. And I think maybe one of our boys is going to claim the dragon, or more accurately, the dragon will claim them. But this is gonna be a mess. This is gonna be a mess.
Vermitus Nikiri Dohairas.
I feel like this dragon is like, oh, he brought me a bunch of snacks. Thank you.
Who among you would be first?
They're all like, not it. Oh, sir, I don't think we know you.
I have nothing more to tell you. It must be the dragon who speaks.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I don't think he's gonna make it. And Rhaenyra said, good luck. I'm gonna be all the way over there. Have fun. Oh boy. Okay! Ow! 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 Yeah, okay, this is not going well. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh! Oh boy. This is a little Betty coated. Quick, somebody get a flare and throw it. Oh boy. Hey, there's still time, Hugh. You can do it. It's literally do or die at this point. So let's do it. Woo! Oh, wow. Oh, my word. Oh, my word. Woo. Close. Oh, no. Oh, no. Come on, Hugh. Claim your dragon.
I'm ready.
Give the dragon a little nose scritchy. A little scritchy scritch.
Come on!
There you go. There you go. Better hop on. Wow. Well. Oh no, Ulf. I don't know, babe. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Is this a playful I like you nudge or a playing with my food nudge? You know? I'm not quite sure yet. That was funny.
Hightower makes Prince Darren's dragon Tessarion has at last taken to wing. Your brother expects to join the fight soon.
Oh, okay. Tell me one of them is flying a dragon over here. Tell me! Oh! And on this season of How to Train Your Dragon, woo! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh no! Oh no! Okay. That look says, bring it, Aemond. Okay. My goodness. Well, what an exciting last 20 minutes or so of this penultimate episode. Okay. Oh my goodness. My heart is racing thinking about what's going to go down in the finale. But before we get into everything that happened at the end there, I do want to kind of touch on just a couple of things throughout this episode. I was very curious about the conversation, as I said in the intro, between Rhaenyra and Addam. And I was quite interested to see what he was going to say, just because I did feel like he's a bit ambitious and wants a better life for himself. And this is, I mean, he may not have thought anything like this would ever happen, but definitely a ticket to get that, you know what I mean? But I think there's also a bit of mixed feelings towards his father, and I think there is a feeling when Corlys said, what did he say? It was like, well done, or something like that. There is maybe a feeling of pride there, but that's got to be a complicated bunch of emotions when it comes to his father, who I believe he said in a previous episode never really acknowledged him before, and all of that. So I was quite curious to see how he was going to react, how Rhaenyra was going to react, and I quite liked that scene a lot. And I think it's one of those things where, well, I'll get to that in a second, but I also wanted to say, I actually like the difference also between Addam and Alan. That Alan's like, I'm good. Not that it's not, dangerous on these ships or anything like that, but, I probably would have been the same. I would have had that vibe. Like, I do, not just the fact that you're very likely going to die. There's a high chance that you're going to die to try to claim a dragon or have a dragon claim you. Either way, there's a high chance you're going to die. And also, even if you don't, it's, do you really want to get thrust into this messy war? I don't, because if you do claim that dragon, guess what? You're going into battle. You gotta go after Vhagar. No, thank you. I don't mean to lack bravery or anything, but, I kind of like the difference between, Alan and Addam, and I just hope we explore so much more of that. And I think it is really interesting to see how this is, I feel like this entire thing is high risk, high reward. Big risk, though. And not just the fact that all of those people, a good portion of them, got massacred, which I feel like I knew was going to happen. We only have so many dragons, and there were quite a few people there. I was like, a lot of you guys have red shirts right now, okay? And Rhaenyra was upfront about that. She's like, it's very possible you're gonna die. And also terribly, it's not gonna be like a nice death, And what I was trying to say in the reaction, that I think I just didn't word right or whatever, but where, right now a lot of their other options are starvation, and everyone they love starving. So, I'm not here to really talk about what, would you rather starve or would you rather get eaten? Neither option is really great. You know what I mean? However, it is kind of this sort of last-ditch effort, I feel like, for a lot of them. And it was interesting seeing Jace sort of bring up some misgivings about that, and I felt like that was a very personally loaded for him. And I don't know how much it's even been discussed between him and his mom about his parentage. It seemed like in that scene that was like the first time he really let it out. So there's probably some things that he's felt a chip on his shoulder for, that he's had to deal with, you know, the comments about who his father is and all of that. And I think that was really him kind of really letting it out for the first time, though I'm not entirely sure about that. It just seemed like it in that scene. Anyway, whew. There's a lot going on. Okay, another thing that I wanted to talk about was Larys and Aegon. Okay, here's the thing. I do believe that especially the conversation that Larys had with Aegon, I think it was quite possibly the most genuine we've seen Larys. And I'm not saying that he doesn't have ulterior motives with every single thing that he's saying, but I felt like there was a pure honesty in there, entangled with all of that. You know what I mean? And I think it is a situation where he knows how hard he fought. So if he wants Aegon to get better, and possibly for the reason of Aegon seems to trust him a lot more than Aemon does, right? If he wants Aegon to get better, I think he really wants him to fight through it. But I will say it is serving a little bit of like, I'm projecting my own experiences onto this, and maybe, just maybe, I know this is a crazy thought, the Maester might have an insight of how Aegon can recover. Maybe not the quickest, but maybe let him rest a little bit. Rest can actually really do the body good. And I understand what Larys was saying when he says he's not really going to be resting anytime soon. I agree with that. But it's giving a little, you know what it kind of reminded me of? When I got surgery done, because I had breathing issues, so I got surgery done, and then I did an update video or whatever. Man, every single person in my comment section turned into a doctor. Not every single person, but it was very much like, oh, well, I had breathing issues and this is how I fixed it and this is what I did, so you should do the same thing. And it's not always the same thing. It's not always the exact same thing. So I think it's going to be interesting to see where that goes. And I do think that there is merit to the fact that Aegon is going to have to push through and fight if he wants to really get back in this thing. But call me crazy, I think rest could also help. Okay, I know, it's a wild thought. All right, Alicent's other son, who has just been referred to off screen, I have no idea if we are going to I don't think we're going to meet him in the finale. I think that we could, but I think he might be a character that's going to show up in season 3, and I think that that's going to be quite interesting to get into all of that. A lot of that stuff is getting referred to off screen, and I will say I am a bit upset that we have not had a whole ton of Rhys this season. I just think he's a phenomenal actor, so I would just like to maybe do a little autofocus. Autofocus is so funny. Anyway, and then I guess I'm gonna end. Well, I don't really have much to say about the dragon massacre there at the end. I wish I could be insightful, but I just watched a bunch of people get burned and eaten, and I thought I was going to watch a bunch of people get burned and eaten. I was quite curious if we were going to see Ulf or Hugh. I'm so sorry if I'm getting those names wrong. I tried to listen to what their names were in the scenes that they were in this episode, because I had a feeling that we were getting to the point where the big scene like this might happen soon. And I don't like looking up names because sometimes you just get spoilers when you do that. So I'm very skeptical about Googling or even going on IMDb or anything like that to get names correct. So I always like kind of say it and, you know, ask for confirmation from you guys. But it was funny because I'm like, go Hugh, if that's your name, you know. But I do like both of their characters a lot. And particularly Hugh, if that is his name, and his wife, I believe. I really, I feel horrible hearing about their daughter, but I genuinely, I did think he had good reason to leave, and I totally understand where she was coming from too. That whole scene was breaking my heart because I felt like I got where both of them were coming from. She just lost her kid. She's not trying to lose the only other person that she really loves, you know, and he feels like he failed, so he wants to secure something. And I feel like there's a lot of guilt there and sadness and grief and everything. And I genuinely understood where both of them were coming from. And it was just breaking my heart a bit. I'm really invested in them for such, I would say, kind of short screen time throughout this season. So that's good. And I'm glad he didn't get terribly eaten. And then obviously Ulf getting into the mix. Let me just say, I was kind of thinking that one of them could have just died. I thought maybe one of them was going to claim a dragon and the other one was just going to terribly die of these, you know, two guys that we've been really following throughout the season. I thought it would have been interesting, but they both got dragons. Okay. I don't know. Again, it could get messy. We'll see how it all goes. You know, as much as I know that I feel like Rhaenyra is going to be very invigorated by this and everything, it still could get messy. It is House of the Messy after all. All right. And I just wanted to end these thoughts with good old Oscar. Here's the thing. Oscar did not come to fucking play, and I lived for every single second of it. And honestly, deep down, deep down, I think Damon lived for every single second of it too. Really. I think he wanted, now, I don't think he would appreciate somebody having a backbone in relation to like defying him or anything like that. But I think he does appreciate somebody with a little bit of a spirit, a little bit of a backbone, and Oscar sure showed that. Okay. I'm quite impressed with his character. Good for you. Good for you. All right. I think that is about it. If you would like to support me on Patreon or subscribe, I would really appreciate it. But if not, I'm just happy that you are here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.